Hello. You're sniffling. Hmm? Got them sniffles. Beep, 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 beep. Good morning, Palin. Oh. How you doing? How's it going? Oh, sorry, Gerry. I thought I was in your way. Where have you gone? There he is. They're getting themselves overexcited. Morning, Maxwell. Gerry? Where's Fifi? Is he looking at her? Well, there you are. Kai, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning. How you doing? 18 months. But can hear those snaffles, Fifi. Oh, snaffles. I'm feeling pretty anxious. Supposed to be going away for the weekend, but not really sure I can do it. Well, just take it in little steps, I'd say. So just do little things like, can I pop this in my bag, and can I do this, and break it down into small things, and then maybe when it comes time to the big leaving thing, you'll have done a lot by then. Good morning, Bubble. Good morning, Megalomaniac and Joe and Ginger. Your neck hurts from sleeping again. Oh no. Vamp, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, tier 2, 37 months. Morning, Brownie, 37 months of awesomeness, so thank you. Well, thank you for being with us for 37 months. That's amazing. Good morning, Tom. Morning, Rob and Hansan and Zorant and Nick and Minion and Rita. How's it going, everyone? I've woken up with a stinky headache. I went to bed with a stinky headache, though, so it was not that big a surprise. Morning, Shadow. Morning, Honey. Good morning, Walnut. Good morning, Gerry. Foxy, thank you very much for the 15 months. These bunnies very much want their breakfast. I think I'm just going to be circled until they get it. Good morning, Bee. Morning, Monmouth. They're like, if we run away and back again enough times. Morning, Coconut. How have you been? How's it going? Yeah, I had such a on day yesterday that I think that's what gave me a headache in the end, and then I went to bed all headachy. I should have taken something before I went to bed, but I powered through, and then woke up like, oh no, that didn't get rid of it. Sam, thank you very much for the 21 months. I'm not at the museum today because I was too happy about Leighton to sleep. I've not watched the Nintendo thingamabob yet, but I did see about Leighton. Is it worth watching the rest of it? I take it Fantasy Life was not announced, unfortunately. New job, very busy. First chance to work from home today and see some bonois. Nice. It's a talking million day, so today should be easier. Yeah. Hopefully, Oh. Okay, Gerry. He's like, now is the time. This time, if I run over, I will get breakfast. Wait, Fantasy Life was announced? Oh my gosh. Well, I'll have to watch it after Strem. I'll watch it with breakfast, which I will have today. So yesterday, I was basically recording from 10:30 till about 10 to 2 in the afternoon. And then I was streaming from 2 until 5:30. And then I was recording after that from however long until about 6:30. And then I had to edit, post the video, and then we had a couple of friends come over. And I also had a phone call from the rescue to do a home check. And then as soon as the friends went home, which was about 20 to midnight, I realized that I had a message on the video saying, oh, the audio is off. And what had happened was basically I I had asked Alex to check the audio because there was like a weird humming on my like audio track, and then he had naturally done this thing where you can like isolate the audio, but I hadn't realized the button he'd pressed, so I'd rendered it as just my voice and then uploaded it because I was just like, I've got friends coming over in 10 minutes, just get it uploaded. And then so yeah, I had to like re-render it and put it up again. So apologies for the double ping in Discord. And then I had to do all the bunny stuff to get them to bed, and then I went to bed at like 1 in the morning, just like, oh. But you know, it is one of those like, I've just not really had a chance to just sit and breathe today. It was one of those days. And I suddenly remembered tomorrow's the day that I meant to get because I was saying like, oh, I think I can do a bunny stream tomorrow morning, but tomorrow's the doctor's call day, so I can't. It's a good thing I remembered. So yeah, I think that's why why I ended up going to good morning, Twonk. How's it going? I saw the ping late there. Yeah, it was it was me re-uploading it. Good morning, Minnie. How you doing? Just popped in to say good morning, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Nice. Good morning, Kinetic. But yeah, tomorrow might be a busy day as well, depending when the doctor's call happens. Although I guess I can always just take the call on the bus whilst I'm on the way into the office or at the office. Good morning, Mr. Cyan. How you doing? So yeah, in all of that, I didn't get a chance to watch the Nintendo Direct. So I will catch up on it today. And pretend it's live. And then I had a really weird dream, which I didn't record. But I think I have a dream in the bank. But then I think after that dream, I'm all out of dream recordings for Comfort Zone, so I'm going to have to start recording some more. Yeah, to watch the Nintendo remote instead. Yes. They announced Dino Crisis 2 Remastered. Did they announce... Actually, no, I'll just watch it. I'll watch it. I'll stop trying to guess. But yeah, the Banuis enjoyed having some company yesterday. I think they quite like it when small groups come over and there's new interesting feet to smell under the table. It's a good sort of enrichment. Good morning, Limewood. But you know what? Having said that, not the thing about the feet, having said about what a busy day I had yesterday, because it was so busy, I didn't actually get a chance to record any of it. So I've got nothing. I did an entire day's like interesting stuff, and then have nothing to show for it on the vlog. So I was like, oh, oops. I'm gonna have to do dramatic reenactments for an entire day. Who are these buns? G? How are you doing, Limewood? How's it going? But yes, I in the Hom Hom call, I did get to see the little baby, and I think they were in my dream afterwards as well. I think I had a little hamster dream. Oh, there you go, Gerry. You found it. Good morning, Emma. How are you doing? So all in all, a long day. You found all of them, Fifi? Any missed pellets? No, you've done a very thorough job today. Oh, that was so gentle. Good morning, Mystic. A little cold today, but the sun is visible in the sky. Nice. Nice. I've also been trying to persuade people to join me for karaoke for my birthday. Unsuccessfully. No one seems to be into karaoke these days. Ugh, cha. It might just be me. Do you enjoy classic literature? What counts as classic? Because there's some stuff that I've tried to read that it was like reading soup. Or like reading through mud. Their own karaoke is very good. Thank you. But so things like I really enjoy reading Jane Austen. But I don't enjoy things like I tried to read Jekyll and Hyde, and that language I just found. But then again, I did try reading it in school. So maybe if I read it now, I wouldn't find it so padded and thick. But maybe I should give more of the classics a go. I also tried reading Lady Chatterley's Lover, and that I found the language of that, I was just like, ugh. But maybe I'd have more appreciation for it now. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley and Portrait of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde are my favourite. Those are two I would give a go. I'd read an Oscar Wilde. And Frankenstein I'm curious about, because Frankenstein was an idea that Mary Shelley had in a dream. So that would be very fitting for Comfort Zone. I failed high school English because of the yellow wallpaper. Wait, what? As in, the wallpaper was too distracting? I dropped out of English twice because I couldn't bring myself to read a book I didn't want to read. So I dropped out of it because I can't remember what the second book was, but the first time round it was Black Beauty. And I got to like the second page and I was just like, I can't make myself read books. I have to want to read the book, and then I just dropped out. And then I think I did the same again the next year. Good morning, Shark Dog. Frankenstein is one of my favourites. Well, I do have an aim to read 24 books this year. So maybe Frankenstein can be one that I add onto the list. Maybe I can read that in October. Do a spoopy read. Annoyingly, I think the 2 books that I've ordered to the library are definitely not going to be there by the time I need to walk my other book back, because it's due back on Saturday and the other 2 still aren't there. So I think I'm going to just have to do the trip twice. Frustratingly. But maybe that is a good thing. I wonder if I could just walk there tomorrow. If I'd have time between phone call and office. Maybe. But yeah, Frankenstein's probably in the library. Must be. It's just, I think, then again, I say there's things I've read, but sometimes I've just listened to the audiobooks of them. But I assume that the audiobooks are more like direct recordings of them. I hope they've not changed the language too much. And I still want to get through the Bloomin' Iliad one time. I got about a quarter of the way in, and then I ended up I had to take it back to the library because I was reading the book club book. Frankenstein should be in public domain. Does that mean I could do a dramatic reading of it for stream? Fifi, are you jangling the jangly ball? Tomorrow's a Neurothium from the Office Day. No, don't say that. Because someone commented on a video saying that I am mean to Rithian, and I was like, no, we're just friends. We're just friends who josh with each other. Now I feel really mean. So tomorrow, Kirsty and I have decided that we're just going to spend the entire day being sickly sweet to Rythian all the time, so that people can't say that that we treat him bad. Good morning, Molly, and morning, Youngers. Story time. Rob, it's not too far a walk. It's about like 25 minutes or something, I'd say. It's not too bad. Good morning, Dave. How you doing? And good morning, Lee. I wish with the library that it said whether the book is gonna be like a hardback or a paperback, because I much prefer reading paperbacks, and the library doesn't say, and I get scared that they're gonna give me a hardback and I'm gonna be like, Gerry, what are you up to? What are you sniffle snaffling over here? Have you found something that you shouldn't be munching? Or are you just digging your little face into that? You are digging your face into somewhere you shouldn't be. You made yourself snuff now. Are you going straight back in? Okay. Frankenstein is available on archive.org. Yeah, hopefully I could find a nice paperback version. The last library book I got was like, it didn't even have one of those, you know, the cases that they tend to come in, like the little plastic covers. Bye bye, Limewood, have a lovely day. It didn't even come in one of those, and I was so scared to carry it in my bag because I was like, usually I don't feel too bad because I know it's got some sort of protection, but this I was like, oh, I have to protect it. Gerry, where are you? Are you trying to squeeze through a gap? Edgar Allan Poe was trying to be edgy and dark with these stories of revenge, but he's literally writing the goofiest scheme to get revenge. Aww. Trying to think if I've dropped anything in the carpet recently, because he seems to be having a very intense sniffle snaffle in there. Or maybe, oh, I wonder if it's just because he can smell where people were yesterday. Good morning, Nico. I wonder if he's just like inspecting yesterday's activities. How long would smells linger? I guess it's difficult to know for a Banui nose. Whoa! Hello. Oh, I have good news. Gerry's medicine is finally on its way. I finally managed to sort out the prescription. Ooh. There are people under your table. Well, their feet were under the table. So I wonder if Gerry, because we sat at the table to play a board game. So I wonder if he can still smell the lingering sense of feet, which I guess is an interesting smell when you're a Banui. Maybe. Which board game? We played Escape from the Dark Castle. We did not succeed. We did not escape. Has anyone read A True Story? No. A satirical ancient Greek space opera. Wait, what? I love that game. I really want to get some expansions for it. But it's like, the expansions themselves will say like £15, and I'm like, oh, but then the postage will be like £30. I'm like, oh, well, now I can't really justify it. I don't know why I guess they're just difficult to get hold of at the moment. You have one expansion. There's a couple of unopened escape from is it the dark sector or just the sector in the office, and I don't know who they belong to, but I'm keeping an eye on them just in case they get moved to the free to a good home shelf. But I think that's like the same thing, but it's more sci-fi, but I imagine that would still be just as fun. Apparently that is a harder version than the Dark Castle. We've only ever escaped from the Dark Castle once. How can it be harder? Jorts, good morning. I guess it's nice in the fact that we don't play it too often, so it's still mixed up a bit. And it's fun to play with, once you start escaping, it seems to almost get easier. Oh, okay, I guess if you get more idea of, what gambles are worth taking and such. Why do you keep going back to the Dark Castle if you have to escape every time? Well, we're, good morning, Chewy. The co expansion is good. You get 3 new characters, new items, and new dice. Do you get any, because I think the main thing I would like is more, of the story cards. Because I guess those are the things that are going to be the most, mix up the story a lot more. One more boss and one more... nice. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see if I can get an expansion. Treats! Thank you. Because I asked for one for Christmas, and I didn't realise how much the postage was on it. And my mum was like... What's this thing you want? Why does it cost so much to get? I was like, oh, okay, don't worry about that. I've read some speeches by ancient Roman politicians, and they're way more aggressive and rude than pretty much anything you'll find today. Oh, a bing bong. 2 secs. Look what arrived. Look what arrived. Grass for the Banooies. No. A new... Oh, I can touch grass. Oh, well done, Gerry. Look at that. Is that good nibblins? I'll have to shimmy it over into their room. My gamer license has been revoked. No! I love the sounds of bunnies nibbling grass. Listen to the tiny nibbles. like such a delicate little nibble. You like Gerry's molt line eyebrows? Yeah, he's already starting to molt again, despite there being a cold snap. With the old grass patch, I've just been like popping them outside, and then if they feel like rejuvenating, they can do. But yeah, I guess I'll have to wait and see in spring if it starts to sprung again. Good morning, Cavish. How you doing? Grass is usually very resilient. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, is that it might just take in the barren wasteland of our garden. it might come back. Is that nice? All the available grass, and Fifi is trying to eat the grass below the boy. Yeah. Little nibbles. What type of grass is it? I think, well, do you know, I'm not actually sure. I don't think it's Timothy grass. Hello. But I'll have to double check the website. But yeah, I think this was from Coco on the throne. So thank you very much, Coco. It's very kind of you. It's Fifi grass. Morning, Sam. How's it going? The grassy type of grass, yeah. You had a good nibble, Gerry? Is that nice? Don't think I've heard of Timothy grass before. Is he nice? Well, the bunnies like him a lot. Grass block straight from Minecraft. It is. I'm good, thank you, Sam. Well, I woke up with a stinky headache, but I did take something, and it seems to be clearing now, which is nice. It's funny how the colour balance doesn't really know what to do when you get closer to the grass. Gerry, there's enough grass for both of you. You don't have to send her off of it. Gerry. Fifi can enjoy the grass too. Angry little face. There you go. You're blissfully unaware, aren't you? How close you were to having your bum bit. I can hear Alex upstairs. Gerry has chinned it, so now it's legally his. True. Gerry, you have to share this one, I'm afraid. Yeah, I guess I'll chuck the grass is giving him spring fever. It's getting him in the mood. What's all this about a new ham? So we're going to be fostering a ham. We had the home check thingy yesterday. I got to talk to, it was the same lady who I spoke to for Squeak, like 2 years ago. Pretty much 2 years ago to the day, I think. We had the call, and so I had a chat with her, and she like went through like, do you have this? What size is this? That sort of stuff. And then she showed me around all her hamsters. She was like, I've got 5 hamsters in at the moment. And she showed me like around her living room, which is just full of hamster cages, and introduced me to all of them. And and then I got to see our little one that we're going to be fostering. And she seems very sweet. Seems about the same size as Squeak. She's short-haired, so won't have Squeak's bum moustache. But yeah, she seems like a nice little bean. You had enough, Gerry? I'm about to spend $200 to go to a concert, but the concert is the cheapest thing. That's often the way, isn't it? It's like when postage costs more than the actual thing that you're buying. Or if you go on holiday and the most expensive thing is the flights. Raf, thank you very much for the sub. That's very kind of you. Yeah, no butt stash. I think she's a short-haired Syrian. Because I suddenly realised that I didn't even know if she was like a Syrian or like a Rabrovsky or a Russian dwarf or anything. Same size as Greek, the foster lady. Yeah, I don't know how she was even holding the phone. $15 for the concert, $120 for the hotel, and the rest is food. Yeah, that sounds about right. They've both suddenly run to the toilet. How am I meant to... I can't... Do you know what? The toilet's really... I was hoping they wouldn't go to the toilet today at the same time because one of them kicked out all of the... just loads of poo. They obviously had a little, dig in the litter tray and kicked it all out onto the side. I was like... Hopefully I won't have to try and avoid seeing this on stream today because it's very messy. But no, they've decided to go. I don't know I guess it depends on the hum-hum. But she seems very friendly and very she'll have her vet checkup on Monday. So hopefully if she's like a well-behaved hamster with no medical problems, then she'll be easy to... It'll probably only be a couple of months, maybe, before she's off ski, and then another hum comes in. How do you toilet train bunnies? So, wait, let me go over. I'll just try and avoid you can see that's the massive pile of stuff that they kicked out. Well, one of them kicked out. I'm guessing it was Gerry. He tends to do that. On these times that Fifi is not to blame for the chaos. So if you first bring Banuis home, you let them be in a smaller space than you're going to have them in. And wherever they choose to poo, you just start putting the litter tray there because they are creatures of habit. And then once they start pooping in the litter tray, you can slowly increase their space. And then they should just carry on pooping there. It's like my old bunny who had the run of the entire garden would always poo in the same place. He had his place that he would go. A well-behaved hamster, always greeting with a polite good morning and saying good night. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully she'll be nice and easy to rehome, and then she'll be in a forever home before we know it, and we can I have the run of the whole house but always poo in the same place. See, you're very well trained as well. Yeah, hopefully she'll be rehomed very quickly, and then we can be on to helping the next one. But I guess sometimes maybe it does take longer. There's too many variables to know, if there's actually people who want are looking to adopt a hom-hom, because they've got a fair few at the rescue at the moment. So another trick if you're moving is to take a litter tray from the old apartment and put it in the new designated apartment. Yeah, if you have any a lot of the time if they do a wee on the carpet as well, they say to soak it up with something and then put the thing that the kitchen roll or whatever that you soaked it up with into the litter tray, and then they'll be like, oh, this is where it goes. I realise this is preaching to the converted, but bunnies are pretty cool. They are. It smells like my wee. It must have been me. Soak up and into this tray is what worked when I got my buns. I can confirm it works. Nice. I mean, technically, well, like the way where they suggest to put litter trays and stuff, they say to like put it away in like a corner that's far away so that the bunnies feel the safest. So really, our litter tray shouldn't be right against the wall that looks out into the living room, but that's where the bunnies were like, this is where we go. So I was like, okay, I guess this is where you go. But I guess that's maybe more if you're bringing Banuis home for the first time and they're not as sure of you. He flop. He's a sunny boy. He's had a tough day today. New grass. It's very exciting. He's at the tried a new taste and now he's all tuck it out. Oh, he's so squishy. There we go. How large is Gerald? Hard to get a sense of scale. He's I mean, he weighs 2.3 kilograms, but I don't know if that gives you a sense of his size. My old bunny lived outside and his litter spot was right out in the open in front of his run. No fear at all. Yeah. All fight. You need a banana for scale, yeah. He's fairly small for, well, it's difficult to say because I've had people come around and be like, oh, he's little, and then some people come around and go, wow, he's such a big bunny. So I think it depends of other bunnies people have met for their frame of reference. But he's how many Olympic swimming pools is he? I'm trying to think of a good standard thing that I could compare him to. I would say lengthwise right now, he would be about, oh, he's stretchy though. He's about 50 centimeters long at the moment. Maybe. Like just under 2 feet. A worm for scale. Squishy boy. He's oh, he's got floof on his snoof. What's Fifi chaos in the background? Good morning, Haid. Fifi is digging the the destroyed box in the corner. It's already very much destroyed, but she's making sure the job is very much done. Oh yeah, I could get like a tin. I guess tins are fairly standard size. And oh, or to be honest, next to the tins is where we keep the tape measure, so I could just measure. A jar, perhaps. A jar of Branston pickle. I feel like tins are maybe more regular than jars. Enough. It's okay, Gerry. I don't know what he had. Tape measure for scale, that'll never catch on. Tape measures come in all shapes and sizes. We can't do it. Tim's are a standard size. Imagine if there was like one name where anyone who was named it grew to the exact same size as all the other people with that name. And do you reckon people would ever notice? Or, because you'd just be like, oh, I'm called Tim as well. 5'11"? Me too. That's weird. And then I don't think you'd ever think about it again. That exists. It's Tim, apparently. Morning, food cat. Nobody's noticed yet. Today's the day. I wonder if he's sleepy enough to have a yawn in him. It's okay, Gerry. Solution is the name that only one person has. True. What would be the best name for that to happen to? I'm trying to think of any name that could be like that would have something size related in it. What a beautiful potato he is. See, now he's gone to round formation. He's not as long. This is why it's difficult to show size of bunnies, because they go from being so long to so round. It depends if he's in like chip form or potato form. Look at that detail of his ears. They're like magicians. They are. That reminds me, I was watching a elongated or compressed. Yeah, he's like an accordion. How, like, at what size do you measure an accordion? Do you measure it at the long or at the squish? I was watching this video of a ferret the other day. They're so chaotic. So chaotic. What if the number of people with your name directly affected your height? Either the more people with your name, the taller. Yeah. I mean, I guess that worked for if it was the fewer people with the name, the taller you are. That worked for Andre the Giant, because I think he's only got that name and he was really tall. The new camera lens is supposed to be getting delivered today, and nice. What sort of lens is it? What size? Look at he. I guess we can measure bunnies by volume. Oh, Delta, thank you very much for the sub. How much briny would a briny if a briny could briny? Probably not very much. 150 to 600, nice. Nice. Do you think his parents named him Andre the Giant before or after he was done growing? What's his actual name? Like Andre Rosimov? Rossimo? Andre Rossimo. What's his name? Rusimov? It's something like that. I can't remember it exactly. Rusimov, yeah. Every name has the same height. The more people have the size, the more it gets split between them. Logically, oh, I see. Andre Rossabo. Fifi has snuck past me, but I don't know what she's up to. Oh, she's back in the grass. You're not going to give yourself a dicky tummy, are you? Not going to fill up on grass too much, are you? Fifi has had these tufts for ages. She's just been in a permanent state of molt. Now both bunnies can have a grass, but one gets nice fresh grass and the other one gets completely lifeless squash. Oh, Gerry. Okay, bunnies. As you're not doing a Friday stream, you get banana early. Oh. Well, that was gone very quickly. There you go. Was that nice? You can smell the thing so you know there's no more. It's all gone, I'm afraid. All gone. All gone. I saw this video on Instagram earlier of a couple who had a home gym, but the wife was so tall when she stood on the treadmill, the husband went, they had to make a cutout in the ceiling. What? Blimey. Was that nice, Fifi? You're gonna think it's Friday now. You're gonna be full of chaos. You're all hyped up on sugar. Oh, Gerry's immediately gone back to, to his sunbathing. Oh, there you go. You'll never not be amazed by the size of Fifi's eyes and how reflective her eyes are. She does have very beautiful eyes. One of her eyes has been a bit weepy recently. I'm keeping an eye on it. I don't know if she poked it again or something else is going on, but she needs a checkup anyway soon because she's going in for her vaccination. So they give her a checkup before they do that. You look like you've been visited by an Enderman with the random grass patches looking like a grass ball scattered around. Yeah. Oh, I wish the Endermen were friends in Minecraft. They're so cute. I wish you could just have an Enderman that you could just like hand blocks and he would just follow you around like carrying his one block. It'd be really cute. They're so sweet. They are friends as long as you do not look at them. Am I now a pro at Minecraft? Not at all. Is there a Frienderman mod? There should be. They are very sweet. Oh yeah, I do have pumpkins now. How do you... Is it a special pumpkin? Do you have to make like pumpkin mask or something, or is it just a pumpkin? Oh, hello. Hello. Checking me for more banana. Are you caught up on Rythian's Minecraft lore? No, not at all. I'm going to have to get him to do some story time. You place the pumpkin, then you shears on it. Ah. Well, I have those. Oh. Hello. What are you up to? You're not thinking of digging, are you? Surely you wouldn't be thinking of digging the sofa. No. No. You'd never. Fifi? She's inspecting. Doing a little inspection of all the cushions. Okay. They separated pumpkin and carved pumpkin now, so your pumpkins don't grow with the spoopy face on them. Oh. Oh no, the sun's moved over, so it's not in the sun anymore. Oh, Gerry. Oh. I wonder if I should pull it over. Use some wheels on his grass patch. He does. I could shuffle you over a little bit, but I don't know if that would spook him. Should have moved it over whilst he was having his nana. Oh, look at he. I guess I could bring the new grass patch over into here. See if he wants to lie down on that one. But funnily enough, they don't really lie down on them until they're completely squished. They get to a stage where they're just like, they seem to enjoy just lying down on them, but only once the grass is gone and it's gone all spiky, and they're like, ah yes, the perfect comfort. He does like it squished. I mean, is it? Yeah, it doesn't actually feel too bad. I guess if you're protected by floof. Tickles their belly. Yeah. Oh, look at he. The grass is actually less spiky and sharp than fresh grass. I don't know, it feels pretty spiky. Becoming a lop. Lopped yourself. It is funny how much dexterity they have in their ears. The fact that they can move them down to be like full-on lop when they want to. But yeah, I guess I will move the I'll move this one outside and then bring the other one in. I don't know how much the cats is, it amazes me. Yeah. Just watching them being able to spin round. Catch all the noises. Listen to what we're saying so that they can ignore us. Oh, Gerry. He was being especially cute last night. I mean, he always is. But, he did this, like, massive flop. And then he sat up and he sat into, like... He just looked like, because Fifi flopped and he looked like he was on patrol for her. He was just sort of sat there in his little guard bun position. Like, she is sleeping, I must protect. Didn't you? What is guard bun position? It's usually a position where he sits up because he's sleepy, but he's too sleepy to remember to lie down. So he's just sat up straight, but nodding off. That's when he looks like he's a little sentry. Hang on, can I hear Fifi back on the sofa? I guess maybe, now we've got 2 grass patches that I can stick outside. Maybe I could buy a, a raised bed and pop them in there. See if that brings them back to life. And then if it doesn't, I can always just get grass seed. Slowly collecting grass patches. Yeah, I'm building a lawn. Square by square. But I guess if I just like put them outside and gave them a good watering, gave good talking to, maybe they'd revive. Looking up ear movement seems that about 1 in 6 people can move their ears, but anyone can train themselves to do it. Wait, what? 3 years from now you have a new bedroom floor. Well, I was thinking because there's a little bit of outside area just outside the bunny's room. So maybe if I can wiggle one ear but not the other. That's curious. I wish I could raise one eyebrow. Because I feel like that is the sign of a wizard. But unfortunately I cannot. I can only raise my left eyebrow. That just seems like... So I can be like The Rock, yes! I can wiggle my ears. Aww. I just feel like raising an eyebrow is like the coolest thing anyone can do. And I wish I could do it. I can raise one eyebrow and move my ears too. Apparently it's like a genetic thing though, and neither of my parents can raise their eyebrow. So I trained myself to raise one eyebrow as a child. Oh. If I could go back in time, that's what I'd tell myself to do. Start training it now. Just shave one off. If I shave one off and then just draw it higher every now and then. It's yeah, I think it's like rolling your tongue, isn't it? I think you're either you are born to be able to do it or you're not. I can raise my eyebrow, but I have a fringe at the moment, so no one can see. I was asking my parents the other day if they could imagine stuff, because I was like, I wonder if aphantasia is a genetic thing. And I asked like, oh, can you like picture things? And they were like, yeah, of course we can. What are you on about? I was like, oh, okay, never mind. And then my mum was like, have you told the doctor that you can't? I was like, no. I think it's just a thing. I can do the tongue rolling thing, but I would trade the tongue rolling for the eyebrow raise any day of the week. Like, what's the point of being able to roll your tongue? Whereas being able to raise your eyebrow has so many applications. Just attach a fishing line to the eyebrow and pull it when necessary. That could work. Fifi's gone very quiet and I'm starting to worry about what she's what she could be up to. So many expressions unlocked. Glue worms above your eyes and use them as eyebrows? I could put live caterpillars on my face and train one to move upwards on command. Rolling your tongue is the hours of entertainment in the presence of friends who cannot. Roll your tongue and twist it as well. Blimey. Yeah. I just think, like, Alex can raise one eyebrow, and I ask him to do it sometimes, and he just won't. And I'm like, look, if I had this power, I'd just be doing it all the time. I would use it to end, like, every sentence. He refuses. Good morning, Sean. Then if you're really surprised, they turn into butterflies. This is why you can't have the power, what? Because I couldn't be trusted with it. No. I can move such wide in my nostrils, and a lot of people find that weird. I thought for a long time everyone could do it. I had a friend who I think could wiggle their nose. I'm not sure I've put this out the bag, but I'm working with no work to do. Nice. I guess I can play video games. Yay! I found out partly through me that I have really bad imaginary abilities as someone who draws and stuff, but I feel it might be connected to me. Oh, maybe. I wonder. I am curious to ask the doctor about it tomorrow. Gerry can wiggle his nose. I like that Gerry's gone into his... If ever he just sits like this and faces away, just offers the butt, that is him being like, cuddles, please. Oh, Gerry, you're very much not sat in the sun now. I'm more in the sun than he is. It's moved so quickly. If you try and use the buns as eyebrows, when the assured chaos has abated, you will have forgotten about the eyebrow thing. True. True. I feel like I tried to train myself to be able to raise one eyebrow, but it never worked because I think it is just one of those you can or you can't type things. Well, I guess it is time for me to send you off somewhere. What are the options for today? Ooh. I can wiggle my nose and ears, curl my tongue, move a single eyebrow on my weird tooth. No, I'm jealous. Oh, should we go to Sapphire? Is she doing more Minecraft? And is there Heimdall? Is there Burb? Whenever I was joking with Rithian about that whole like the sluttiest thing a man can do, and every time I was thinking it's raise a single eyebrow. That's what it is. It's not the rolling up the sleeves. It's not saying your name in a sentence. It's the one eyebrow thing, 100%. But I didn't want Rithian to tell me off. But it is. Raiding Saf in big minute. Nice. Well, everyone, I hope you have a very lovely rest of your day. I will be back at 2 p.m. for Ace Attorney, so I will see some of you then. The rest of you, reminder that there's no Banui stream tomorrow because of doctor's appointment, but Banui's will return on Monday, and then it'll be Minecraft tomorrow, so I won't be doing anything on my channel tomorrow. But yeah, look after yourselves and be good. And I will it's podcast and law day today, it is. Imagine one of the suspects does the eyebrow raise now. Oh no. I'll be like, that Riddleson is fine. But yeah, everyone, Kiwi, thank you for the follow. Everyone, have a very lovely day, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. I'll try and get you Gerry face to leave with. I honestly don't know if Fifi's gone. I think... Oh my god. Yeah, I do. You made me jump. We're gone. Nice. Bye-bye.